And hello again. We welcome you to the Taj Mahal of Volleyball at Defiance High School, the site for our second Division VI Volleyball District Semifinal. Our matchup pits the Patrick Henry Patriots out of the NWOAL against Ottawa Hills, champions of the Toledo Area Athletic Conference. With Miles Holliday, I'm Randy Roberts. Partner, we saw Tenora, I don't want to say with ease, but earned a sweep over Hicksville, second sweep of the Aces they had this year. Worked their way into the district championship game. Now we find out who their opponent is going to be here with PH and Ottawa Hills.
It was a very Tenora-like win, wasn't it? And where else would you rather be, Randy Roberts, than right here, right now? We have a tremendous game two here, and whoever wins this one just might give Tenora a challenge in the final.
So looking forward to that one as we see the updated bracket. So Tenora, the top seed, has earned their way into the district final. Ottawa Hills, the number 2 seed. PH, the number 3. And partner, let's take a look at the starting lineup for Patrick Henry. Advanced with a win in 4 sets over Liberty Center. Actually dropped the first one 21-25. Then won the next 3 15-23 and 15. Led by first team all NWOAL player in Ada Chrisman.
Yeah, Ada Chrisman is one of those players that you watch and you go, oh, wow, look what she just did. Unbelievable player, 115 blocks on the year, 234 kills. She has been outstanding all year long.
So led again by Chrisman. Karis Crossland, a second team all-league player, had added 187 kills. But this is also a fairly young team, as you see a freshman in the starting lineup there in Kinley Crossland. So this is a team that is kind of building for the future. Their younger programs were very successful under head coach Haley Nussbaum, who's back for her second tour of duty with the Patriots. Looking to make some noise here and maybe pull, I guess, a minor upset.
Yeah, they didn't look as if they were very stressed going into this game, so they're going to play loose and free. If they get off to a great start, watch out. They might turn this into a thriller.
Meanwhile, I'll show you the starting lineup for Ottawa Hills, again, champions of the Toledo Area Athletic Conference, coming in on a 4-game winning streak. 2 of those wins came against Evergreen. The last one was in the sectional tournament where they swept the Vikings, winning 25-17, 26-24, and 25-9, and they have a very impressive junior hitter, Sydney Snyder, 224 kills on the year.
Yeah, Sydney Snyder is their big weapon, but keep in mind, Lily and Skylar, fantastic for them as well. Number 6 and number 7, they will serve it up. 42 aces and 34 aces on the year for both of them.
Did you just go Lily and Skylar because you're too afraid to try the last name?
You know, they're related, so I wanted to make sure that their first name is represented.
Berensweg?
Berensweg, yes, very good. Okay. That's what I was going to say as well.
So Lily also 155 kills, Skylar with 109. This is an Ottawa Hills team also serves extremely well, 93% as a team.
And you see why. They just hit one of our RoboCams down there. It was shaken, and it tells you that they are very good as well. Rose Kowalczyk is fantastic for them as well, Randy. She is the straw that stirs the drink. She will put the ball where it needs to be. A fantastic setter, 533 assists.
Let's take a look at some keys to the game for this one, partner. Let's start keys for a Patrick Henry victory.
Yeah, Patrick Henry, number 1, free ball wins. If they get a free ball from Ottawa Hills, don't just exchange it with another free ball. Make sure you take advantage of it. Put it on the floor in an angry way. Number 2, all day Ada Chrisman, you highlighted her when you were talking. 234 kills. Serve it up to her, set her all day long, and then dump it deep. Make sure you dump it deep to the back corner. Make those powerful hitters for Ottawa Hills have to hit it from behind. Don't dump it just barely across the net where it's a workable free ball from there.
And some keys to the game tonight for Ottawa Hills.
Yeah, serve receive going to be big. All right, this is a team that averages about 10 serve receive errors per game. Going to have to do a better job than that today. Stay outside. Well, why do you want to stay outside? Well, because Ada Chrisman is inside for Patrick Henry. Stay on those outside pins. Stay away from her, and then you're in good hands with Kowalczyk. How about that? Kowalczyk, 533 assists out of the 607 this year. She runs the offense and runs it effectively.
Well, that's a very impressive number here, so we are getting ready for our national anthem here. So while we have a moment, let's take a break here on NWOhio.live and the NFHS network.
In 1951, DeRochers began servicing their valued customers by repairing radios. Since then, there have been many changes, but one thing has remained the same: DeRochers' continued commitment to providing first-class service to their dedicated customers. DeRochers no longer services radios, but we do service all the major brand appliances. To schedule outstanding service for your appliance repair needs, please call 734-457-9999. Mention this ad and receive a special discount on your initial call. DeRochers, your appliance experts.
Discover your potential at Four County Career Center, where students of all ages acquire the academic and technical skills, knowledge, and training essential for career success. Embrace career and technical education. Choose Four County Career Center.
Discover affordable transfer opportunities at Northwest State.
Start here and save thousands on tuition.
Our advising team will help you get your credits transferred.
So don't wait another minute. Get started today.
Randy Roberts, Miles Holliday back with you here from Defiance, and are going through the introductions of all of the players here in this district semifinal. So we have just a couple of moments here as they like to introduce everyone. So fresh faces here on this crowd. It's very confusing because, like our producer Ken Reeker pointed out, it's the same colors, so it looks like all the same people, just a lot more green and red.
Well, Patrick Henry showed up in a big way. Big crowd for them. Modest crowd for Ottawa Hills. They've showed up as well.
Came coming in as they were going through the introductions of everyone, so glad to see that they are with us. And again, we'll be back with you Thursday night, 6 o'clock, for the district championship game between the winner of this one and Tenora, a game that you can catch live right here on NWOhio.live and the NFHS network.
Well, that Tenora team continues to impress. Only dropped 7 sets all year long, now 24-0. That's fantastic.
The Tenora team hanging around as well, taking this one in so they learn a little bit about who their opponent will be. There they are. Such a long drive for them to come in here to Defiance.
They just ride across the river, and I like how they're fueling up with popcorn, ice cream, pizza, hot dogs.
Weird, same thing we did.
Oh, to be young again where you can burn those calories so quickly. That metabolism, don't you wish you could have that again?
At the end of the night, whenever we are done with this matchup tonight, Miles and I will have to select a Spangler Candy World Sweep Player of the Game. Get to go home with the coveted NWOhio.live mini volleyball. More importantly, they're also going to go home with that $10 gift card, if Miles remembers to take it down to the floor, from Spangler Candy World. Understand there was a bit of a miscommunication on our candy handoff earlier.
We got it to the player of the game, though. It worked out just fine, but I forgot to take it down to the floor after the first game. And did you see the ladies from Tenora eating, and then it got you thinking of candy, and that's why you brought up the candy
it's weird
world?
How my mind works.
It is.
So we're going to be ready to go. Ottawa Hills will be in the white uniforms with the green numerals. Patrick Henry in the red and the white. Looks like everything is taken care of. Just waiting to see where the first serve is going to go, as you don't see volleyball on each side. I don't think they're going to throw 2 in for play. That'd be wild, and that'd be entertaining, but highly irregular.
Both teams could handle it, I bet, though, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
It would be a fun game. Maybe get another court going, too. Have one team in the middle, have to play the two teams on the outside. Randy, you might have just thought of a whole new sport.
Ooh, here we go. So Ottawa Hills has won the opening serve, and they're going to go with their libero, Peyton Lorenzen, to serve it up for the Green Bears. Again, 17-5 for Ottawa Hills. Patrick Henry comes in at 11-12 as we are underway. PH trying to get set up on that far side, and the first kill attempt runs long. Karis Crossland had a good idea, but it's Ottawa Hills who gets the first point of the night.
A nice swing on Crossland, just never got the snap over top.
Crossland comes in second on the team with 187 kills on the year. Trying to get it set up. This one will be played well. Now it's missed timing the jump, Sydney Snyder. And the ball ends up in the net. PH will get a point back.
Yeah, just a little mistimed jump. Snyder's going to be easy to find all evening long, the one with those hot pink shoes. Sneaker game strong at Ottawa Hills.
Good serve from Crossland. Patrick Henry tries something. There's one blocked back. Patriots get another opportunity. That one off the top of the tape. Ends up being deflected, and a point for Patrick Henry.
A nice little effort by Patrick Henry to put it on the outside pin. Looked like it was going to go middle. Held Ottawa Hills just a tick.
And now the Patriots come back serving up an ace as well.
A great start for Patrick Henry. Don't look like they're intimidated at the net, Randy.
An early 3-1 lead is Crossland. Another just absolute bullet to serve. Ottawa Hills is able to play this one. Comes right back to the Patriots, trying to go through a block as Snyder's going to hold her spot.
And then Snyder lets him know a little bit about it. Did you see how high she got? Elbows above the tape.
So there's Brody Kale, a sophomore, ready to serve now for Ottawa Hills. Boy, and it rolls off the arm of Crossland, but it is playable. As Rose Kowalczyk able to go up and over, getting creative in front of the net.
I loved how Kowalczyk made it look like she was going to set it, and at the last second, just a little flipper peekaboo. I see you.
Patrick Henry able to play this one, sets up Ottawa Hills. As they try to set up Snyder through a block, she's able to get the kill.
Kowalczyk absolutely puts it in a sweet spot. Snyder early in this match, Randy, just one of those players that you gravitate your eyes towards because she jumps out of the gym.
Yeah, you mentioned the numbers for Rose Kowalczyk, 533 assists.
Look at that one.
Patrick Henry trying to get in system up by the net, up and over, and now this one playable for the Green Bears.
How about that pass set by Kowalczyk?
Getting the set is Patrick Henry. Now 1-2 as Kowalczyk leaves it on a tee for Snyder, who puts it away.
Yeah, Snyder just surveys the whole floor and just kind of just puts it whether or not. Randy, how good has Rose Kowalczyk been so far, running away from sets and putting it on a dime?
Well, Patrick Henry forced to scramble a little bit. Now have another opportunity. This one hit high in the air. From the back, it is played by Brooke Shirt. Still trying to get in position. You see everyone kind of running around, but Kinley Crossland puts it away.
Yeah, really nice set to get Crossland going. That was Weber that put it outside. Great approach by Crossland. A tremendous 2, a bigger 3 on the line. Patrick Henry hanging tight.
Yeah, Kinley Crossland, one of 2 freshmen who will get some playing time for the Patriots. Trail 5-4 here early in this opening set. Now tried to dig one out of the net, and it's playable, setting up Ottawa Hills. Getting the palm was Drouillard. This one up and over.
I got to call a double on that one. Going to go against Ottawa Hills, knots us up at 5. A little free ball point for Patrick Henry. Haven't been able to put it down yet on a free ball, but at least they got the point.
They're going to scramble. Ottawa Hills with some trouble here. It's going to lead to an ace for the Patriots.
A great effort by Brody Kale to try to get it back up in the air and make it workable.
So Grayson Schwiebert, that other freshman, 10 aces on the year, serving at 95%.
Don't know if I've heard of a better number than that. Have you?
No, it is. That's right around top. So now trouble. This one ends up out of play. So Ottawa Hills does get the point right back here, as it looks like we will see Lily Berzenweg to serve. So played well in the middle of the floor as Patrick Henry tries to get their offense going. Ottawa Hills through a block.
Both teams active at the net, challenging.
Ottawa Hills will have one go. Or Patrick Henry, that is, will have one go out of play as Ottawa Hills lets it go.
It was Crispin that had to change her swing path because a double block in front of her in the middle of the net.
It's PH trying to get set once again, coming near side through a block, hammered away there, Ada Crispin.
Yeah. You can go around a block, you can go over top, or you can just go right through it. You want to put 4 hands in front of me, doesn't matter. I'll obliterate him. Boy, Ada Crispin, she has some fire on that right arm.
Crispin was first team all-league in the NWOAL, and you see for good reason there. Now its serve goes long, so Ottawa Hills, it's a really nice job decision-making, let that go. And now Sydney Snyder with the serve for Ottawa Hills. This one's going to be playable as the Patriots have to scramble a little bit. Through a block, still makes the back row. Now Patrick Henry to that far side, where the battle at the net is going to be won by Kowalczyk.
Yeah, second time Kowalczyk has been smart at the net to come up with a point. And Heather Holly, the head coach of Ottawa Hills, boy, is she fired up.
Gives the Green Bears a 9-7 lead here in this opening set. And now we've got, I believe, a double hit is going to be the call on Patrick Henry.
Yeah, Heather Holly, I think, wants to be out there with her players.
She looks like she still could. So here is Ottawa Hills trying to get set from the back. Here's a good block right up front for Patrick Henry.
That was Crossland that got a piece of it. Free ball. Now did it go around? It sure did.
One end's ruled out of play.
These line judges, they were outstanding in the first match, and they've been outstanding early in this first set.
So Patrick Henry wants to use a timeout, down 11-7 in this opening set. That gives us a chance to tell you that our contest tonight is brought to you by H2H Realty. Buying and selling real estate doesn't have to be a stressful event. Make it a holiday by calling April Holiday with H2H Realty at 419-345-9687. And we're brought to you by Brian Ford. 0% financing is back on many new vehicles. Just visit them at brianford.com.
Well, one team is super loose on that timeout. The other team, a little bit of concern. Heather Holly, at Ottawa Hills, they've had a game plan, and they're executing it extremely well. Boy, look at the intensity on the eyes of Heather Holly. Fired up, and we mentioned the sneaker game is strong for Ottawa Hills. Her sneaker game is really strong. Heather Holly, straight up fire on the feet.
Nothing is more noticeable than the pink of the server there in Sydney Snyder, as we have another violation called against Patrick Henry.
Yeah, you wear those sneakers, you better know that everybody's going to pay attention. She knows and she delivers.
Another knuckle. That one rolled off the arm of Kinley Crossland.
Just serving up some nastiness. A little slice them and dice them.
And one ruled just out, looking for the corner. We're going to take a look at the replay.
About as tight as you can possibly get. Great work by Rosengarten to let that go just a little bit wide.
And now Patrick Henry able to come back with an ace. As Crossland, the freshman, serves one up.
Boy, Kinley does not behave like a freshman. She is going to be something special for Patrick Henry.
Now the Patriots trying to set something up. There's a good 1-2 block there. Saw Skylar Berzenwig and Charlotte Ellingson get involved.
Skylar, I think, was the first one to contact it. The sophomore with the great timing on the block.
See Ellingson listed at 5'11", looks every bit of that. Gets a little tip at the net, but Patrick Henry is able to play it. Trying to get set up. Well, they'll match the block.
Kind of pinned in on that outside. This is a set from behind. You are the outside hitter, and it is tough for you to see what's going on in front of you because the pass is coming from behind. You wind up hitting it right into a well-timed block by Patrick Henry.
Yeah, I believe Kenna Rosengarten, number 8, one of the two players in there. With, was that Riley Brent, number 2, the other one involved? Trying to set up Rosengarten in the middle. Ottawa Hills scrambling from out of play. Can't do anything there.
Yeah, momentum has quickly shifted. Patrick Henry out of that timeout has improved their momentum, their tempo.
Kenzie Weber gets a good serve for Patrick Henry. Match that block again.
Yeah, Rosengarten, number 8, got that one.
One looked like it was going to end up out of play, but the Patriots elect to play it. And they'll have one just out of bounds. Karis Crossland trying to get a good look there.
Yeah, didn't miss by much. And there's Haley Nussbaum, the head coach at Patrick Henry. Boy, both coaches just dialed in, right? Intensity written all over their faces.
Skylar Berzenwig will serve. Patrick Henry tried to get a good setup, but Ottawa Hills will very smartly let that one go long.
Now watch Skylar. I think she goes all the way back to the 419 Toledo area code before she sets up on this one. And she's all the way back in Ottawa Hills and takes off.
Comes right up to the line for good reason. Good serve. Patrick Henry will need 3 hits to clear it. Now Ottawa Hills trying to get something set up. And they'll find one just inside the back line, going with the junior Sloan Clausen.
And Clausen just barely gets it in right in front of the Patrick Henry faithful. They did not like the call, but that's the correct call. When you put a top spin on it, Randy, you got a better chance of it hugging that line, and that's what she did.
And Clausen with 81 kills on the year. As Patrick Henry tries to get set up. Well, answer is this one stayed alive momentarily. Ottawa Hills did everything they could to try to play that one.
Yeah, absolutely amazing effort by Lorenzen. Number 3 to Libero to get it up in the air for Ottawa Hills. But unfortunately, they couldn't get the third one across.
It's Brooke Shirt now to serve for Patrick Henry.
Yeah, free ball. Take advantage of it, Patrick Henry.
Trying to get set up in the middle. They do. They get a good one with Ada Chrisman.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out, does she miss-hit it or she's trying to go on an angle? Let you be the judge right here outside part of the ball.
It was also deflected, it looked like right at the net.
Boy, another one of those players that just jumps out of the gym.
Ottawa Hills left scrambling a little bit. Setter, a little bit out of position. Trying to come to the near side. A little 2-on-2 battle. Ottawa Hills try to get set up. Now it's Patrick Henry going to that same side, through a block. Good kill. Going back to Crossland.
Crossland has been big time on that outside. The pin hitters for Patrick Henry have been up to the task here tonight.
So Shirt with another good serve. Ottawa Hills will clear that one. We saw the net from our position move around, so we knew someone had to get into it.
Yeah, definitely one of those you can't look around and say, where, who, no.
He grabbed the elbow of the Patrick Henry player. I believe that was Ada Chrisman.
Yeah, Chrisman gives the universal my bad symbol afterwards.
Patriots trying to make up for it, as Ottawa Hills will have a block go out of play.
Schneider didn't get that hip turned, so she was facing out of bounds, goes off her in that direction.
So here's Karis Crossland to serve now. Leader in aces with 44 on the year. There's a good 1-2 and a clean kill out of Kinley Crossland.
Kinley Crossman, watch out. She will put a tattoo on you.
Kinley at 5'10" and a freshman, one of these younger players. For Patrick Henry, as the Patriots send a serve long with Karis. Ottawa Hills lead at 19-16. Very entertaining opening set of volleyballs. Patriots play this one in the corner. Is one that I believe Elena Dishong is going to want back.
Brody Cal, just a little bit of a knife edge, and we're going to have a timeout.
It's 20-16 here in this opening set, as Patrick Henry is going to use its second timeout of the matchup. We want to tell you that our broadcast tonight brought to you by Chappie's Snappy Dogs, New York style hot dogs, smoked sausage, and huge brats. Call Carol at 419-297-1004. Look up Chappie's Snappy Dogs on Facebook. And we're brought to you by Bricks to Clicks. Save you money on everything from toys to home decor. Save on Amish-built sheds, carports, and steel buildings. Follow us on Facebook or visit Bricks to Clicks at their 2 locations in beautiful Millbury, Ohio.
Really beautiful this time of year when you have the trees changing colors. Really nice drive out there.
You've described every small town within a 100-mile radius.
Have you ever been up to the New England states during the fall?
I have not.
Yeah, everybody says it's just crazy how beautiful it is this time of year. Never been, always been busy, right? Football season, always had things to do. But maybe someday get up there and see how nice it is.
Brody Kale to serve for Ottawa Hills. Green Bears holding on to a 4-point lead here late in this opening set. Nice job digging out a kill attempt there, and they'll get an answer as they go back to Sydney Snyder.
Yeah, Sydney Snyder, she has all kinds of energy and all kinds of hops. Look at her just hammer another one, another snapdragon action, and then lets her teammates know, let's go.
Brody Kale with another serve. This one will float long. Patrick Henry with the opportunity. They realize who's coming in to serve. So we see a couple of substitutions ready to check in.
Absolutely love the energy of set number 1 from both these teams, right?
I do.
No confusing this with a library. Both teams very loud.
So Grayson Schwiebert with a good serve for Patrick Henry. It sets up the offense for Ottawa Hills, and again, it is that 1-2 of Kowalczyk to Snyder.
You don't always get the ball that you want, but you get an opportunity to attack, do something with it. Snyder just goes around. Good placement by her.
Serve goes back to the Green Bears. That lead extended again to 5. This one just dropping in front of the opposition as Ada Chrisman comes up with another kill.
Oh, she takes a fantastic back set and does something with it. Yeah, both setters have been absolutely on point in this one.
Chrisman will come out as looks like Mariah Boyer, the libero, ready to serve for Patrick Henry. As Snyder will power another one through a block attempt.
Yeah, how about this? It does work in the middle. Well, let's let you go outside and be a pin hitter. Oh, but can we get a back set by Rose? Oh, sure. Rose can do that just fine. Ottawa Hills, great combination. And, bad news. Snyder serving it up.
Needs 2 for the win in the opening set. We'll get 1 as there's one deflected into the PH bench.
Now, Randy, here's what's scary for everybody that plays Ottawa Hills. Rose Kowalczyk, a sophomore. Sydney Snyder, a junior.
They've unseated Toledo Christian as the power in the Toledo Area Athletic Conference. There's a good setup. That one blocked back. Second opportunity. Third one is the net caught that one, but it's up and out of play on the deflection, and Ottawa Hills is going to take our opening set. So 25-18, Green Bears take set one. We'll take a timeout and have more for you when we return here at NWOhio.live and the NFHS Network.
Discover tremendous scholarship opportunities at Northwest State. Over the past 2 years, we have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today.
In 1951, DeRochers began servicing their valued customers by repairing radios. Since then, there have been many changes, but one thing has remained the same: DeRochers' continued commitment to providing first-class service to their dedicated customers. DeRochers no longer services radios, but we do service all the major brand appliances. To schedule outstanding service for your appliance repair needs, please call 734-457-9999. Mention this ad and receive a special discount on your initial call. DeRochers, your appliance experts.
Discover your potential at Four County Career Center, where students of all ages acquire the academic and technical skills, knowledge, and training essential for career success. Embrace career and technical education. Choose Four County Career Center.
25-18, Ottawa Hills earns the win over Patrick Henry in set number one, so they'll wipe those. They literally, as I was saying, it just wiped them off the board as if it didn't happen as we get ready for set number two. We want to thank everyone for joining us live, not only on the NFHS network, but also through our YouTube, as you have all season long at NWOhio.live. Make sure you join us again Thursday night. We'll have the winner of this one against Tenora in what will be more than likely our final volleyball broadcast of the year. That's only because we'll get through football playoffs with other commitments of ours, and then it'll be basketball season.
Basketball right around the corner. Boy, this fall season has gone so fast, and we've been blessed, Randy, to call some great volleyball action, and we've got another one right here in front of us.
Patrick Henry gets the opening serve of this second set.
Oh, ho-hum, another Sydney Snyder kill.
Patrick Henry was celebrating as if they had earned a point, and they now have some confused looks on the floor.
Well, they had the block, but it went out of bounds. And anytime you get a block on Sydney Snyder, you got to feel good.
We'll try to get a set over now. And get out of the way as Kowalczyk had fallen to a knee trying to go for a volleyball. Snyder will get a good block that time. Going for the set. Snyder able to get one hand on it as it's an epidemic as Lily Berzenwig slipped down as well. They want to check the floor and make sure there's nothing on there. There's two volleyballs once again were being thrown into play. Looks like Karis Crossland ready to go.
A nasty serve by Crossland. Good up, though, by Ottawa Hills.
Able to play it from out of bounds. Patrick Henry coaches thought maybe that stayed out of play. Speaking of out of play, there's a block that goes out of play.
How about Sydney Snyder just levitates in the air? Big, giant hands hanging at the net. Boy, she is some kind of player.
So Lily Berzenweg will serve again. It's a good setup and another block attempt for Ottawa Hills, but Patrick Henry able to get through that one.
Yeah, both hitters in the middle. Not shy. You want to try and block? Well, we'll go right at you. Both teams showing that they will bring the power against the block.
So Grayson Schwiebert now to serve for the Patriots. Coming from the outside, through a block, good one there as Skylar Bersenwig gets involved. Skylar just a sophomore, part of this Ottawa Hills team.
Bersenwig a little outmanned on the outside, but doesn't matter. It doesn't go around, just goes off the block.
Laser serve there out of Sydney Snyder. Just clears the tape.
Yeah, a little free pizza. Eat it up. How about Ellingson driving that one straight to the floor, big time.
Another just dying serve and a second, almost a replay of what we just saw. No, that wasn't a replay. It was the same thing twice, and Ellingson just hammers it home.
What's better than one free pizza? How about two?
I didn't know that was an option.
She's eating it up.
Should we go for three? Patrick Henry might have learned their lesson. That one stayed alive thanks to Snyder. And that one will ping-pong around but finds a home. Skylar Bersenwig will pick up the kill.
Yeah, you don't have to be super tall on the outside if you're off the net. A great placement. Give her something, room to work with it. It goes off the double block, and Ottawa Hills establishing themselves here in set number 2.
Snyder couldn't get a volleyball in her hands fast enough, ready to serve. Patrick Henry will go side to side, and that time it'll be Riley Brent that picks up the point.
And Kaylee McCullough kind of caught in between, kind of lost where she was in that back row, turned to let it go, and realized that she was too tight.
As Patrick Henry gets the serve back as Mariah Boyer will serve. Patriots trail early here in set number 2. Good setup in the middle. Another finish for Charlotte Ellingson.
Yeah, Ellingson has been big time early in this second set. 3 big kills in the middle. And this is a huge problem for Patrick Henry. You have Snyder serving it up, or Kowalczyk serving it up, and you got Ellingson dominating the middle.
It's Kowalczyk will fire an ace for the Green Bears now. Lead extends to 8-3. Serve just so difficult to handle.
One joust at the net.
The ball hung high in the air. Good position for Riley Brent. Couldn't get a good handle on it. And it looks like Patrick Henry will take a timeout. So Ottawa Hills out 9-3 in front here early in set number 2. So we want to tell you that our broadcast tonight brought to you by Willis Electric. Industrial, commercial, and residential contractor serving our community and beyond. Visit Willis.com to learn more. And we're brought to you by Renewed Therapeutics. Reclaim your vitality, reignite the spark, feel renewed with Renewed Therapeutics in White House. Call Brandy at 419-877-8159 or visit renewed-therapeutics.com.
Now, Randy, how about the court awareness exhibited by Rose Kowalczyk on that last point? It served it up and then has the awareness to fly up to the net and put that one down. How many players would just sit and watch? Not Rose Kowalczyk. She knows where she should be at all times.
And just a sophomore, comes from a very athletic family. I guess we should probably mention at some point that she has a somewhat famous father.
TOL.
Yeah. Her dad, Todd, the head men's basketball coach at the University of Toledo. As Patrick Henry's going to come back with a kill there. Karis Crossland. It's a good pass. Or is that not Crossland?
I believe that's Riley Brent that delivers that one.
Brent.
Well, there are a lot of 5'8" type players for Patrick Henry that jump.
Lorenzen does a nice job on that serve, keeping that alive. And we'll just go one-handed volleyball, but the officials wave that one as out of play.
For a second, it turned into a backyard family picnic, didn't it?
It's Kinley Crossland now with the serve for Patrick Henry. And a good block there for the Patriots as they work that far side.
Well, good response out of the timeout by Patrick Henry. Exactly what Haley Nussbaum wanted. Some more energy and, more importantly, better play. Huge block at the net.
And it was Kenna Rosengarten. They got a piece of that one for the Patriots. Ottawa Hills still working that far side. That lead has shrunk now 9-6. As they continue to work, that time it was Karis Crossland gets the kill.
A nice little run out of the timeout by Patrick Henry. Now within 2.
Kinley Crossland hits the serve. Ottawa Hills trying to get set up. We go through the block. This one headed out of play. The Patriots trying to return it. At the officials, we got one that called one in the corner. We've got one that said out, I believe, from hitting the antenna.
Yeah, one said it went around, and the other one said it was in. So either way, it's still going to result in a point for Ottawa Hills.
So that is going to be the case. So 10-7 as everything gets decided. Skylar Bersenwig will now serve for the Green Bears. Skylar sends one. It's Patrick Henry trying to get set up. They go with the set, and that one's going to be ruled out right in front of the top official. Skylar Bersenweg will serve once again. This time set up from the F in Defiance. Gets a little help from the net, but she's going to get the ace.
Yeah, I always talk to coaches what serve is the most difficult, and they say, you know, a laser to the back row, one that is right between 2. They don't know which one to get. No, I think it's the one that hits the top tape and rolls over, right? We see it time and time again. It winds up being an ace.
Bersenweg able to send that one as Patrick Henry plays it a little bit better. Kowalczyk with that setup again as they try that 1-2 with Ellingson, but it rolls long.
Yeah, Ellingson kind of threw her fist or open hand at that one. She gets a swing path down, get that downward trajectory. She's going to be dominant in the middle.
As Patrick Henry trails at 12-8 as you see in our NWOhio.live scoreboard as they get the serve. Ottawa Hills with the setup. Another kill attempt going long.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better 1 and a 2. Should have been set up for a huge 3 on the outside, but goes too deep.
Yeah, Sloan Clausen put everything she had into that one. Another good serve there, kind of Kenzie Weber. As Ottawa Hills will reverse to Lily Bersenweg working that far side, that left side. And a little touch gets it over the net.
Now that was a smart play by Lily. Just a little roll it over top. Don't try to do too much with it.
Peyton Lorenzen will now serve, but first, got to relace the sneaker.
Well, my old freshman basketball coach, Lynn Parachek, always said you got to have shoes that work.
Looks like we are ready, and Lorenzen. Tough serve to handle. She'll get the ace.
Boy, at times, Ottawa Hills has served up some nastiness. Very reminiscent of our first match with Tenora. 2 excellent serving teams.
Lorenzen comes in 30 aces on the year, 93% server. Patrick Henry taking a couple extra steps back to play this one. Do clear the net, so Ottawa Hills go back on the attack, trying to go up and over the net. First one was blocked back. Second one is blocked, but it ends up out of play, so Ottawa Hills will pick up the point.
Both teams with tremendous court coverage and a huge block, but it's just going to go a little bit out of bounds. Rosengarten, great timing at the net.
Lorenzen to serve once again, looking for Elena Dishong, who plays it. Another kill attempt that runs long as Karis Crossland had an attempt.
I love the aggressiveness of the swing path of Patrick Henry, but at some point in time, you got to remember, keep it in. Got to have extended points.
So Lorenzen's serve ends up out of play.
A great communication as Crossland almost took that one. Late call, said it's going to go long. Good communication results in a point for Patrick Henry.
This looks like Brooke Schurt now will serve for Patrick Henry. Able to hold it onto that far sideline, forces Ottawa Hills to play it. Now Ottawa Hills fans wanted a double hit going through that block on the kill. There's one sent back again, another opportunity. And finally, Sydney Snyder is able to find an open spot.
Yeah, it was Peyton Lorenzen, though, with her anticipation. That it looked like it was going to be a point for Patrick Henry. She's able to get it back up. And anytime you can give Sydney Snyder multiple opportunities, it's going to result in a point for you.
So Brody Kale will serve once again, looking for the corner. Patrick Henry in 3 hits is able to clear it. And now Ottawa Hills set up off the top of the net. There's one playable. We'll get that tip over. Finally, it's going to be cleared. Now Patrick Henry left to scramble a little bit. That was a tough spot. Try to do anything around the foul pole. Trying to lean into it with Ada Chrisman here. You see Chrisman gets set up, just already on the way down, sends it into the net.
That was a great set by Weber. Just a little bit off with the jump, results in it going into the net. Patrick Henry needs to get a side out here.
Ottawa Hills already at the net when Patrick Henry was ready. So send it back over. Patrick Henry with another opportunity here. Patriots trying to go through a block, but that's going to be met by Sydney Snyder.
Oh, watch Sydney Snyder just builds another wall at the net. And then, as a matter of fact, it looks at her teammates. No, they are not getting anything on me today. No way. She is so fun to watch. Love the energy in which she plays with.
19-10, make it 20-10 as Brody Kale fire an ace.
We had a whistle. A little confusion at the scorer's table.
Because they wanted to. Is there a spot of something on the floor they want to clean up?
Yeah, gotta do a little housekeeping right here.
So as if Peyton Lorenzen hasn't done enough, she'll collect a little bit of money being on the janitorial staff here at Defiance.
Make sure you punch out.
Take your 15-minute break and make sure you get your paid vacation. Speaking of tough serves, again, that one catches the top of the tape. Ottawa Hills trying to play this one, going off the back set, off the deflection. Sydney Snyder is just going to roam side to side.
Yeah, this is nasty, right? Sydney Snyder does all kinds of damage in the middle, and then we're going to wheel you around to the outside. Makes it so tough on that defense.
There's Kale, the knuckler. That one sails long. Patrick Henry back on the attack. They'll get the serves. Karis Crossland will step back to serve. Crossland sends one to the middle of the defense. Snyder able to dig that one out. Trouble reaching for one as they go is that Lily Berzenweg.
Yeah, this is really good work by Lily. She goes all the way outside, starts in the middle, and as soon as the ball is contacted, she's already out there getting herself ready to go. Great attack path by Lily.
She'll now step back and serve. It's Patrick Henry trying to make something happen. There's one. Been waiting to make something happen. They get a big kill there.
Ada Chrisman comes through with a big kill. It gives them a little bit of a glimmer. Down double digits, but it's not over yet. Got to believe, though, if Patrick Henry's going to come back, Randy, Ada Chrisman's got to have to be a little bit more involved.
Yeah, she's been kind of neutralized against this front wall of Ottawa Hills, especially in the second set. Although as soon as you say that, she makes something happen with a big play there.
And it sure does. Great downward trajectory, and then the stomp to celebrate.
Cuts that lead to 9, now 22-13. Schwiebert gets another good serve. Ottawa Hills able to make something happen with this one. That one dug out well. Shirt will play this one. The kill opportunity ends up into the net by Kinley Crossland.
Just an unfortunate hitting error for Patrick Henry. Had a great opportunity there. Running out of points quickly in the second set.
Almost trouble with Patrick Henry. The ball was hit straight up in the air, and everyone stuck looking at each other. In the last minute, they clear it. Now Ottawa Hills sends one in the net. So Patrick Henry, well, Miles said, starting to run out of chances here. Down 23-14, we'll turn to Mariah Boyer. Boyer with a good serve. Ottawa Hills will play this one. As through a deflection, someone put their hands up in defense. And a good kill there. Was that Brody Kale?
I think it's Riley Brent. Yeah, right there. Just coming. It's tough, Randy. You got one coming at your forehead. You let it go by you.
So Rose Kowalczyk to serve once again. That one ends up just out. So now Patrick Henry still alive, but down 24-15. Turn to Kinley Crossland to serve. Crossland leaves it short. It's playable. Tip ends up over the net. Now Patrick Henry with the opportunity. And we'll get a whistle. And we're going to have ourselves a violation on Patrick Henry. And that's how this second set will end. So Ottawa Hills takes advantage. They go up 2-0 with a 25-15 win in set number 2. We'll take a timeout here on NWOhio.live and the NFHS Network.
Discover your potential at 4 County Career Center, where students of all ages acquire the academic and technical skills, knowledge, and training essential for career success. Embrace career and technical education. Choose 4 County Career Center.
In 1951, DeRochers began servicing their valued customers by repairing radios. Since then, there have been many changes, but one thing has remained the same: DeRochers' continued commitment to providing first-class service to their dedicated customers. DeRochers no longer services radios, but we do service all the major brand appliances. To schedule outstanding service for your appliance repair needs, please call 734-457-9999. Mention this ad and receive a special discount on your initial call. DeRochers, your appliance experts.
Discover top-quality healthcare education at Northwest State. Our instructors have real-world experience, so they know how to prepare you for great career opportunities. Northwest State, where you'll get the top-quality healthcare education you need to succeed.
Ottawa Hills is taking the first 2 sets from Patrick Henry so far tonight, 25-18, 25-15. Now looking for the sweep here. Randy Roberts, Miles Holliday, one of us, right? I don't know who's who. Well, it says it that, right? I'm me, he's him. Great to be with you here from Defiance. And Ottawa Hills, we weren't sure really the one team we don't know a lot about from outside the area that we see a lot of the teams from, but league champions, you know they're going to be somewhat good, and they've been they over promise, over deliver, but been impressive here so far tonight.
I would say better than somewhat good. They've been really good. If they go on to win this one, and they should, if they don't mess around in set number 3, boy, it'll be a heck of a battle on Thursday night against a Tenora team, because this Ottawa Hill team, they got the great serve, and they got the firepower up front, right? Those will be a great matchup. Now they got to take care of business in set number 3. If you're Patrick Henry, got to get Ada Chrisman involved a little bit more in what you have.
It's Peyton Lorenzen to do the serving here to begin set number 3 for Ottawa Hills. As this one hangs high in the air. So the Patriots open with the first point as they go to Karis Crossland for the kill.
Yeah, look at this back set by Weber. Absolutely pinpoint. Holds the defense long enough. Great delivery by Crossland.
You know, Weber coming into tonight 315 assists. And Ottawa Hills with the big answers. They get a nice 1, 2, 3.
Now watch Snyder. She's going to ask, do you want to play darts? Well, good. You can be the dartboard. Boy, she can bring some serious heat, Randy.
And just the connection that Sydney Snyder and Rose Kowalczyk have is tough with any setter and attacker.
Oh, the chemistry is fantastic, isn't it?
You see it on display right there. Kowalczyk left it high for Snyder, who's able to reach up and put it away.
I see them talking after that set. Always communicating, and a great hitter is smart to befriend a setter, right?
That's right. Snyder trying to get involved with a block. That one didn't quite reach her as it ends up in the net. So Brody Kale to serve once again.
I mean, Brody Kale, in set number 2, went on an extended run with her serve.
Patrick Henry again nearly let one just hit. Clear this one and have another opportunity. Lorenzen will step up and play it. Coming back for Snyder as that one ends up floating to the back row. There's an attempt that'll stay in play, and it's going to be a good kill for Kinley Crossland.
Well, how do you deal with someone that's dominant at the net like Snyder? Well, you can set it off the net, allow your hitters an opportunity to work around it. Snyder is so good that if you run fake action, she reads it and gets in front of the correct hitter anyhow.
So Grayson Schwiebert with a good setup. Speaking of good setups, the setup for Sid Snyder puts it away.
I like it, giving her a little nickname, Sid. I like it. Sid the Kid, Snyder.
So here's Lily Berzenweg to serve. Ottawa Hills out in front early this third set, 4-2, looking for the sweep. Lorenzen, it's the second hit. As Ottawa Hills clears this one, here's the opportunity for Patrick Henry. Sending up the middle of the net. That one's going to go long, as everyone for Ottawa Hills called that one. Didn't miss by much.
And Crispin trying to go over top of the block in front of her.
This is Lily Berzenweg to serve again. And again into the net.
Yeah, Snyder reads this one correctly. How many players would have gone up and tried to get that one and wind up in the net? Not Snyder.
It's Berzenweg to serve again. Tough one. It was played by Boyer.
Oh, how about that pancake? Wow, what an effort by Lorenzen right there, just to get it up in the air.
Somehow, yeah, managed to keep it alive for a moment as Patrick Henry does get the point. So here's Ada Chrisman now to serve.
That's a shame Ottawa Hills didn't get that point because the effort was amazing.
Kowalczyk getting the set up as they go cross court. That time Skylar Berzenweg. Try a second time. As we'll get a whistle. 4 hits will be the call. Crispin to serve for a second time. They come near side that time. One's deflected off the antenna.
Well, I think that was Rosengarten that took the best shot of Sydney Snyder and said, mark that one, return to sender.
And now, following the ace on a touched ball, we're back to even.
Well, was it going to go long? Was it going to stay in? A tough read. Brody Kale had to extend it and touch it.
Lorenzen has some problems. She sent that one high in the air away from everyone, but Ottawa Hills able to clear this one. Now Patrick Henry can then make something happen as they wheel one to that far side.
Now look at the energy now that is being played with by Patrick Henry. They're the ones with all the momentum. Up by 1.
Yeah, Kinley Crossland gets that latest kill. So the Patriots, like Miles said, back in front here in this third set. Still early at 7-6. Get a big dig there as Patrick Henry trying to get something through a block. They go to Riley Brent, who puts it away.
The Riley Brent takes a fantastic set by Schwiebert. Just a freshman putting it on a dime.
Crispin's serve runs long, so Ottawa Hills will get the serve back.
A huge point right there, isn't it? 9-6, 8-7, big difference.
And we'll see the ball now into the hands of Sydney Snyder. Patrick Henry trying to make quick work of her serving. Skylar Berzenweg sends one high in the air. Patrick Henry the opportunity. Quick effort there out of Brody Kale. Patriots continue to battle at the net. They'll have to clear this one. They do, and now Ottawa Hills will get the chance.
And a great rally, though.
As that one ends up out of play. Both line judges spotted that one.
And one of the best rallies in this match. Going to go to Patrick Henry.
So Brooke Shirt will now serve for the Patriots. Diving effort. Ottawa Hills able to play it. Through a block, this one stays alive. Shirt tried to get, I'm sorry, it was Brett, number 2 in the corner, tried to get creative. Going to go to the side. There's one just tipped over, and a good play there.
As Rosengarten makes everybody believe she's going to swing away. And just a little finesse over top results in a point.
Puts Patrick Henry in front by 3 here in this third set. As Ottawa Hills trying to make something work that far side, and that one dug out. And another tip just up and over for Rosengarten.
Now your Ottawa Hills, you don't want to snack on danger right here. And Heather Holly realizes it, called timeout because all the momentum in the world is with Patrick Henry.
And so 11-7, Patrick Henry trying to stay alive here in our third set. We can tell you that our broadcast tonight brought to you by H2H Realty. Buying and selling real estate doesn't have to be a stressful event. Make it a holiday by calling April Holiday with H2H Realty at 419-345-9687. And we're brought to you by Brian Ford. 0% financing is back on many new vehicles. Check them out online at brianford.com. It's Patrick Henry trying to stay alive. 11-7, they lead here in set 3. Playing with a lot more confidence than we saw in the first 2 sets.
Yeah, their energy level here of late has been outstanding.
Serve is going to be played near the corner. Nice dig that time by Boyer to keep it alive. As there's a kill attempt that goes out of play.
Yeah, you called it right. Wasn't up by Boyer. That was some serious heat going at her, but she did not blink. Got it back up in the air, unfortunately. That run by Patrick Henry is over, and now it's Kowalczyk about to serve it up for Patrick Henry, or for Ottawa Hills.
He has one that's played in the middle of the back row by Shirt. Just confusion. Callie McCullough, you see number 4 for Ottawa Hills. It's like a goalkeeper in soccer in a shootout. You got to go which direction. You look like a genius if you pick right.
It's just too much room to cover, isn't it? Well, Patrick Henry has done a good job of taking advantage of Sydney Snyder not being up in the front. And she's currently out of the match.
Weber gets a good serve for Patrick Henry as they try to get set up again. Coming back near side as Karis Crossland comes up with another kill.
Yeah, Crossland, another one of these players that has unbelievable hops. These Patrick Henry ladies, they can jump.
So here's Kenzie Weber to serve again. That's a good one, as this one's going to be blocked out of play.
And that's Rosengarten again. That's going to time it, get her hands on it. But unfortunately for her, the hands weren't pointing down to get it go down. It goes out of bounds. Ottawa Hills just hanging tight enough.
See, here's Skylar Berzenweg. Right to Shirts, who's able to play this one. Lorenzen keeps that one alive. That individual battle at the net is Ottawa Hills battling hard up front. And they're, at this point, they kind of backed off the net, and they'll let Patrick Henry go for a lot of balls.
Nice work by Crossland for Patrick Henry to save it.
And it's going to be Charlotte Ellingson that bails out Ottawa Hills there.
Yeah, both teams just absolutely scrambling, leaving it all on the floor. Effort has been elite here of late.
So here's Skylar Bersenweg to serve. Patrick Henry send this one to the net. Ottawa Hills trying to play it. And it's going to be met by a big block from Kenna Rosengarten.
Yeah, Rosengarten has been outstanding in the middle of that net for Patrick Henry in this third set. It was Karis Crossland right by her as well.
So here's Boyer to serve. Ottawa Hills tries to make something happen on the attack. They'll come near side. And they'll go over to Sloan Clausen, who finds an open spot.
Yeah, nice little roll over top. Got two in front. Just trying to get it over top. Fantastic work. Both teams pulling out all the stops, all the shots, having some fun.
Good serve for Lorenzen. Playable ball for Patrick Henry, and that one's going to be sent back away.
And that's Lily. That sky's in the air. Boy, there's a lot of young talent on the floor for both teams. Every time we look, you see an underclassman making a big play.
So Lorenzen gets a second serve. That one goes right to Boyer, who's able to play this one. There's a deflected ball that Ottawa Hills will keep alive. Lorenzen sends this one high up into the air. Sydney Snyder is going to win a battle at the net.
Oh, you can tell she rotated back to the front. Makes her presence known, and now within one, Patrick Henry wants a timeout, Randy.
Yeah, Patrick Henry led to this one by as many as 4. Ottawa Hills able to battle back, and we want to tell you that our broadcast tonight brought to you by Chappie's Snappy Dogs. New York-style hot dogs, smoked sausage, and huge brats. Call Carol at 419-297-1004 or look up Chappie's Snappy Dogs on Facebook. And we're brought to you by Bricks to Clicks, saving you money on everything from toys to home decor. Save on Amish-built sheds, carports, and steel buildings. Follow us on Facebook or visit Bricks to Clicks in person. There are 2 locations in downtown Millbury. 14-13 we play here. Set 3, Ottawa Hills going for the sweep and looking for the right for a green out Thursday night with Tenora.
Oh, what a difference, though, when Sydney Snyder is lurking in the middle of the floor for Ottawa Hills. When she's out of the game or rotating into the back, it's a much different team, but when she's up there, watch out.
It's Peyton Lorenzen to serve again. It looked like it might have rolled up the arm of Boyer, but that is playable. As Patrick Henry not struggling to send this over the net. They just cannot clear it as it hits top of the net. We are now tied.
Yeah, sometimes the top team giveth, other times it taketh away. That time it just yo-yoed right back at Patrick Henry. You're all knotted up at 14.
So Lorenzen will serve once again. As this one will be played by the Patriots. They're able to keep it in play near that far post. Trying to get a setup up front. There's one blocked back. And it ends up out of play. It looks like Sydney Snyder getting involved again.
Is there anybody that celebrates better than Sydney Snyder? No doubt about it,
so.
Right?
Snyder came into today 57 blocks on the year. I think that's impressive. The number of 8 at Christmas for Patrick Henry, 115. Now 2 players both waiting for someone to make something happen. Give Patrick Henry new life.
Yeah, a little hubby-wife disagreement right there. I got it, you take it. Next thing you know, it hits the floor.
Leads to a serve for the Patriots, as they'll go back to Karis Crossland. As Rose Kowalczyk, with her back to the net, just reaches up with one hand.
Boy, her awareness around the net is outstanding. And then the show that she's going to set it in the last second, this little peekaboo action, that is fantastic stuff by your setter.
It's back to the sophomore Brody Kale to serve for Ottawa Hills. She'll fire up an ace, and now it's the Green Bears playing with a little bit of confidence.
Yeah, Brody Kale's been slicing and dicing all night long from the service line. Another ace.
Boy, you're able to play this one. As Patrick Henry sends it to Ottawa Hills. They get the setup again. That one's going to be blocked out of play.
Now, two great players going right at each other. Sydney Snyder against Ada Crispman. Crispman has it timed up. Just goes off her arm out of bounds.
It's Kale to serve once again. Patrick Henry still having some trouble to play this one. They finally clear the net. Ottawa Hills a little bit out of system, but it's not going to matter because they're going to catch Patrick Henry here.
Yeah, one of those open spots. You don't have to hit it 100 miles an hour. Just find the floor, and that's exactly what Lily does.
So Ottawa Hills' lead has now grown to 19-15, and Patrick Henry's going to take their second timeout of the set. So we want to tell you that our broadcast tonight brought to you by Willis Electric, industrial, commercial, and residential contractor serving your community and beyond. Visit Willis.com to learn more. And we're brought to you by Renewed Therapeutics. Reclaim your vitality, reignite the spark, feel renewed with Renewed Therapeutics in White House. Call Brandy at 419-877-8159 or visit renewed-therapeutics.com. And don't forget, when we do get to the end of the night tonight, Miles and I will have to select a Spangler Candy World Sweep Player of the Game, where that player not only goes home with a nice NWOhio.live mini volleyball, but will be a recipient of a $10 gift card to Spangler Candy World, located on the square in beautiful downtown Bryan. Patrick Henry trying to rally up there. Sorensen diving effort to keep the ball in play, but no one there to receive it.
The effort still there for Patrick Henry. Down by 3 now, coming out of that timeout.
Serve a good one there for Grayson Schwiebert. Tip goes high up and over the air. Schwiebert might have mishit it at first. There's the setup. That's worked well for Ottawa Hills, and when it's bounced back to you once, you just go with it again.
Just domination at the front. Sydney Snyder once, twice, big-time delivery.
They win the coveted race to 20. Now, can they finish off Patrick Henry and get the sweep? Patriots still fighting, coming far side. That one is going to be touched. They will get the deflection, as we'll see it here.
Oh, just barely, but it's enough. Great job by the officials to see that.
Ada Crispman now to serve. It's what Patrick Henry wants here. Some of their top servers back there in crunch time. Now they're going to scramble a little bit to clear this one. Ottawa Hills with the opportunity. As they get set up once again, it is Kowalczyk to Snyder. Snyder puts it away.
A big kill by Snyder. She's going to go back and serve it up. 4 away from advancing.
This time will come all the way to the far corner. She has worked up and down that service line. Patrick Henry hasn't had much of an answer up front. Trying to get one set up there. And able to make contact with one hand with Brody Kale, but that one's deflected out.
Patrick Henry just hanging around still. We've got to give them a ton of credit. Haley Nussbaum's team could have easily folded, Randy. They keep fighting in this third set.
Patriots get another serve. It's a good one as Ottawa Hills scrambles a little bit. Lorenzen able to clear this one. Patrick Henry to play it. Lorenzen again, a diving effort to try to come up with the dig. Give Patrick Henry credit, like Miles said, and they'll get the point there. As Brooke Shirt will serve again.
Patrick Henry gets this one right here. Watch out. Everybody in red and blue will erupt.
One just barely kept alive. Now they will, as they get a good block going to Rosengarten.
Well, this is a huge one. Get this thing knotted up. And then all of a sudden, you get that belief.
Ottawa Hills trying to get the good setup that they want. Up and over that front row by Skylar Berzenweg. It's a good return for Patrick Henry, and they do, in fact, tie this up at 21. Ottawa Hills does have one timeout remaining in this set. There's another good serve. It's that far sideline. There's one through a deflection. Patrick Henry able to continue playing it. It's a good tip. Now they got to dig it out of the net. There's another one straight up. And a deflection out of play.
Now how about the joust at the net? Patrick Henry battles back, now up by one. Heather Halley says, uh-oh, let's talk.
And she's going to use her final timeout of the set. Patrick Henry now in front 22-21. Right, this is where the rallies start, right? You're able to come back and win this one, and then...
Yeah, funny thing happened on the way to a 3-set sweep. Patrick Henry forgot to play along. They are still holding on for dear life.
They had full attention of their head coach there. You see Haley Nussbaum in the right of your screen popped in working with her ladies. So Brooke Shirt serve once again. Be one of the rare times you win the race to 20, can't get to 25 first. So Ottawa Hills gets the setup they want. Here's another good block. Second opportunity is dug out. Now can Patrick Henry do something? I'm sorry, Ottawa Hills with a chance, not Patrick Henry. They dug that last one out.
A good chase down by Kowalczyk.
Had the setup they wanted going to Karis Crossland, but she sends it long.
Amazing. Kowalczyk didn't touch it. Huge, huge point in this third set. Knotted up at 2-2.
And now Rose Kowalczyk will step back and serve for the Green Bears. She'll get an ace to start the rally. Throw another volleyball in for her. Ready to go one more time. Patrick Henry trying to send this one over. They do get it as Lorenzen ends up falling backwards, trying to play one as they come to the far side. Skylar Berzenweg able to put that one away. Ottawa Hills now just 1 point away from earning a sweep. Here's Kowalczyk with the serve. On, heads into the stands, finishes it off with an ace, and Ottawa Hills has earned the sweep. They're going to come back on Thursday and take on Tenora in our Division 6 district final as the Green Bears finish off Tenora 25-18, 25-15, and now 25-22. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll head down to the floor. We'll catch up with our Spangler Candy World Sweep Player of the Game when we return. A big win tonight for Ottawa Hills as they've earned a sweep in this Division 6 district semifinal. They finished off a very game Patrick Henry team, 25-18, 25-15, 25-22. So there is the updated bracket. So the top 2 seeds of this district are going to meet back here in Defiance Thursday night for the right to move on to the regional. Big part of the effort tonight of Ottawa Hills was their big hitting junior, Sydney Snyder. She's our Spangler Candy World Sweep Player of the Game. She's down with our Miles Holiday.
Sydney, you guys, a tough battle in the third set. How are you guys able to persevere and come back and win that third set?
I think we have really good team chemistry, and our energy definitely helped us. We pick each other up after our mistakes instead of staying down. So even if they got a good kill, we knew that we would bounce right back and get the next one.
This was a great battle of 2 players that were dominant in the inside, right in the middle. You took this kind of personal, didn't you?
I did.
You could tell your energy level was outstanding. Were you really interested in asserting yourself early?
Yes, I was. I wanted to make it known that I was there and that I was going to help this team win.
Now, you just don't dominate in the front, but you also play in the back row. Do you take that kind of a point of pride that you want to be good all around?
I do. I work very hard on my technique all around so I can help lift my team up.
And your chemistry with Kowalczyk, talk a little bit about that. You guys seem like you're always on the right page.
Well, me and Rosie play club together at Premier, so we're very close on and off the court, so it definitely helps us.
Well, let's look ahead a little bit on Thursday. It's a dominant, undefeated Tenora team. What's it going to take for you guys to win the district championship?
I think that we have to work hard, and we know that's going to be a hard-fought match, but we're ready to take them on, so hopefully good things.
Congratulations. We'll be here Thursday to watch you guys. Unbelievable effort, Randy.
Yeah, big player up front and a huge reason, and again, a good reason why we selected her. Spangler Candy World Sweep Player of the Game, Sydney Snyder of Ottawa Hills. Just great work up front. Comes away with the big kill and a big play to get Ottawa Hills into the district final. So we want to thank everyone for making our night possible here from Defiance. Starts with Ken Reeker, our director. A great job that he does each and every night. Curtis Aldrich, the work he does on the camera. Just want to thank Jerry Beauty and the great staff here at Defiance for welcoming us every time our crew comes here to Defiance High School. So it's 2 sweeps. So it's going to be a green and white final here on Thursday, Tenora and Ottawa Hills. As we show you the bracket once again, top 2 seeded teams will do battle on Thursday night. And we'll have that for you here on NWOhio.live and the NFHS network. So it's a sweep for Ottawa Hills. They knock off Patrick Henry. For my partner Miles Holiday and our entire NWOhio.live crew, I'm Randy Roberts. Thanks for watching, everyone.